So welcome to this video. In this video we will be learning how to make a brochure. Okay, so I hope when you all have opened your Canva accounts, this is the screen that comes. Okay, I hope you all have downloaded and created your accounts. I hope you all have downloaded and created your accounts, and once you click on Canva after doing all of this, this is the screen that you will get. Okay, so I am in the home screen of Canva. As you can see, it is written home here. So first what you have to do is click on create a design. Okay, click on create a design in your home screen, and in search you can see there is a search feature here, like your Google only. So here you can search for what you want to make. So I am typing brochure and click on the very first option that comes. The very first option, 17 into 11 inches it is written. Click on that option. So you can see that Canva has opened a blank document for you. This is called a blank document. So inside this document only you will be doing your designing. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, as I have told you in the class, right? So what is a brochure? A travel brochure is it's a document where all the details of the travel agency will be there. So a brochure is a document where whatever travel agencies you have, they will put their details over here. Okay, so all their contact details about the travel agency, their features, their travel packages, everything you will find it here. Okay, so we are going to design something like that. Now as you all remember, in last class we could only do this part of the brochure. So you can see that there is a line here. Yes, can you see that line? So it divides this brochure into 3 pages. So page 1, 2, 3. You have 3 pages here. This is 1 page of the brochure. Okay, the paper will be printed like this, but then after printing they will fold it on these lines. So you will get a 3-fold. You will get 3 pages in the brochure. So that is why I am calling this as 1 page. Okay, so this is the first page of the brochure, and in this class, in this video, you will learn how to design this first part. Okay, only basic features will be using, but once you practice these basic features, it will be very easy for you to understand how we will be designing the remaining pages in the next class. Okay, so the very first step I want you all to do is give a title for your document. How to give a title? You can see there is a button here, there is a space here. Yeah, it is written untitled design. Click over there and type brochure. We are going to do the brochure for a travel agency called SOTC. Okay, SOTC is a travel agency. So we are going to make the brochure for them. Okay, right. So don't worry, I will send you all the, if you remember we used a logo and all in the class. Don't worry, I will send you all the pictures in the group. So it is very easy for you to use that. Okay, right. So first things first, please make sure that you have a travel package idea in your mind already. Okay, that is, there are so many different types of travel packages. You have spiritual travel package, you have relaxation travel package, you have summer travel package, winter travel package, family travel package. इस तरह से बहुत सारे topics हैं. You have so many topics you have. So select any one of these. Okay. So for this brochure, I have selected spiritual travel package as the theme. Okay. So I've selected that as the theme, and there are 3 places we are going to be covering. So select any 3 places also which you think will come under that travel package. How do you know these 3 places? Google and search. Okay, for example, in our spiritual travel package itself, okay, in our Google you can go type spiritual places in India. So type that, you will get lot of things here. Okay. So from this list only I selected 3. So that is Varanasi, Mukteshwar and Tanjavur. So these are 3 different places known for their spirituality. Okay, so these are the 3 places we are going to be covering in our package. So what you should do first, select your topic, that is your travel package type. Okay, what is it? And then select any 3 places which will come under that topic. So once you've selected this, it will be very easy for you to start designing. So first, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a picture of Varanasi on the front page. So this right side page is your first page that you will be seeing in the brochure. So it's like your cover page. Okay. So I'm going to put Varanasi's a picture of Varanasi over here. Okay. So now what I did is, I went to Google and I downloaded a picture of Varanasi in my laptop. So now I want to bring that photo inside this document. How do I do that? Left side you can see a menu over here, correct? Lot of things are written here. Elements, uploads, text, so many things you will find there. So I'm going to go to this section called uploads. Okay, uploads, and I'm going to click on upload files. So this will open this laptop window. You all know this window where all your folders will be there. So go to the folder where you have kept the picture. So this is the picture of Varanasi that I downloaded. I'm selecting on this and I'm clicking on open. So you can see this picture is uploading over here. Uploading means what? You are bringing something from your laptop inside the Canva document. So now I just have to click on this picture and this picture will come on my screen. So you have to use upload section to bring the file into your Canva and click on that photo so that it comes on your screen, on your main screen. So I am clicking, dragging and bringing this here. Okay, you can see there are a lot of anchor points over here. Some white anchor points are here. You can see some white buttons here. So these buttons you can use to change the size, or you don't want some part of the image, you can cut that also by using these anchor points. So how do you do that? Just click and drag. Okay, seriously, just click and drag. So I'm selecting this anchor point here. For example, I'm clicking and I'm dragging it to increase the size like this. I'm clicking and dragging it to decrease the size like this. Now if I don't want this part of the photo, I can click on this side anchor point or this side button and I can cut it off. Okay, and you can click and drag on the whole image to change its position. Like click and drag. Okay, like this. You want to change the position. So I am using this down anchor point to bring the photo like this. So you can see when you're using these up, down and side anchor points and you click and drag, you can see some part of the photo is getting cut. Okay, but when you use the corner anchor points, the same photo you can see this, only the size is changing. Nothing else is changing. Nothing is getting cropped out. Only the size is changing. So this is a very basic thing you have to know. This is the same thing for any element, any photo, whatever you use in Canva. These anchor points work in the same way. Okay? Right. So now I have filled the photo in the entire page. It's okay if some part of the photo is getting cut, no problem. That we can, okay, you can leave it like that. Don't worry. Okay. So this is done. Next, what I'm going to do is, I will send you this logo of SOTC, okay, in the group. I will send this logo of SOTC. Make sure that you upload this inside Canva, okay, using the same upload files button. Click and upload this in Canva. Okay, so I'm clicking on this logo. It has come on my screen. You can see same anchor points are there. So I'm clicking and dragging to decrease the size. Okay, you have to make it little small. Okay, you should not be so big. And I'm bringing this over here. You can click and drag on the photo to change the position. Okay, so that is also done. Next, what I want to do is, I want to add one small rectangle over here. Okay, why? Because I want to put our main travel package ka title na. That title I want to put it here. But if I put the title here, now you won't be able to read it properly because there is so much photo in the background. You can see this photo is looking very colorful and all. So if I type something over here also, it won't be, you can't read it properly. So that is why I'm going to put one rectangle over here. On top of that rectangle, I will put this text. Okay. So to put that rectangle, you have to go to a section called Elements. Go to Elements. Okay. And under Elements, you will see a section called Lines and Shapes. Under Lines and Shapes, you will see the very first element is a square. So click on that square. You will see a square has come on your screen. So I'm clicking and dragging this, bringing this here. I'm using anchor points to adjust the size and to adjust the size, height and everything. Okay. So you can adjust all of that. Once you adjust, okay, once you adjust, now there is another option here. Okay, there's a very cool and interesting feature in Canva that you can use. So that is called the transparency feature. You will see what this transparency feature will do. So now you can see only this rectangle, right? Can you see the photo, any part of the photo here? Photo you can only see here. But can you see any photo here? No, you can only see the rectangle, right? But if you use this transparency feature, you can also see the photo behind this rectangle. Little bit you can see the photo also behind this rectangle. So that is very cool, na? So you can do that also in Canva. So to do that, first select your rectangle. Select your rectangle. You can see this, there is a 3-dot button here called More. Click on that 3 dots button. Okay, and you can see there is a chessboard symbol over here. There is a symbol that is looking like a chessboard. Click on that symbol. You will see one purple color line here and there is a pointer here. There is a pointer here, you know, just like your anchor point, there is a pointer here. Click on that pointer and bring it little bit to the left. Can you see what has happened to the rectangle? You can see the rectangle, but you can see the photo also behind that. Thoda, so you can see that also. So this is what the transparency option does. So you can see there is a number also here. This is at 100. When you first click on this button, you will see it is at 100. But when I bring this to left, you can see the number is also changing. Okay, now it is at 63. So I suggest you bring it anywhere between 50 and 70. Okay, anywhere between 50 and 70 is fine. So this is at 66 now and I'm keeping it like that. Now you come out of everything. Okay, so that's cool, na? You have brought a rectangle and you have also changed the transparency feature. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to add my main title. Okay, so first, before doing this step, first select your title. What do you want your title to be? So for this, I'm selecting my title as, so my title that I've chosen is Triple Threat Spiritual Getaway. Don't worry, what I will do is, in the group, I will put some travel package type. Okay, like spiritual travel package, family travel package. So all these different types of travel package I will put. I will also put some title suggestions for each of these topic. See, you can have a type of travel package, you know, but you need to give some title for that, no? Like this, like some very interesting title you need to give. So that title is also very important. So for each travel package type, I will give some title suggestions. So when you're making your brochure, you can select any one theme, any one type of travel package, and you can select any one title that you like. Okay, and then you can make your brochure based on that. Okay, so for this, the title is Triple Threat Spiritual Getaway. Triple threat because we are covering 3 places. Okay, so that is why I gave the name Triple Threat Spiritual Getaway. So for adding, I want to type now. I should type the title. So for typing, there is a separate section in the side menu which is called text. You will see a T symbol here. So click on that and click on add a text box. There is a button called add a text box. Click on that. Now I'm going to use my anchor point to click drag and increase the size. You can see there is an anchor point here. There is a side anchor point here for the text box. Here I can give the title. So Triple Threat spiritual getaway. Make sure that the spelling is correct. Okay, don't worry, you can just copy paste it. Okay, you can just copy paste it from the group, whatever title you are liking. But make sure you select your topic, that means your travel package type, and you also select the title accordingly. Okay, so now this is done. I've brought the text box here. Now what I want to do is I want to change some few things. This black color is not looking good, so I want to change that. Okay, I want to make it into white color, and you can see this the text is also not looking so good. I want to change that also. Okay, so for example, this triple threat, I want to make it look something different. This spiritual getaway, I want to make it look little different. So that look I want to change, and like that some things I want to change. So how to do that? Very simple. I'll teach you step by step. So there are 3 things we are going to change in this text box. Okay. First is something called font. So what is your font? Font means the style of your text. If you have used MS Word, you will know what is a font. How to change the font, you all will know. Correct? So in MS Word, what you do? There is a font section. So you select the text, you go to that font section and you change the font. Correct? So same procedure here also. So again, what is font? It is the style of the text. Okay? You can change the style for it for any text. That is the thing here. So first I'm selecting this title, triple threat. For this I'm going to give it one font. So you can see there is something written over here. Whatever is written, it is not important. Okay, that is just the name of the font. But this leftmost button on this white bar, no? You see this white bar here? The leftmost button is your font button. So click on that and you will see on this left side lot of different fonts are written. Okay, so many fonts are written. Every font has its own name. So this name is Beliza. Here you can see one font called Glacial Indifference. So like that, so many fonts are there here. Each font looks very different and it has its own name. So you can select any font that you like. Okay. For example, I am going to select this font called Glacial Indifference. So you can see my font has changed here also. Can you see? First it was looking like this. Look here. And now it is looking like this. Can you see the style of the text got changed? So that is what happens when you do this. If you want to search for one font, for example, you're not able to find this Glacial Indifference, don't worry, just come here. Okay, come here, click on this search box and type Glacial Indifference. So you will be able to find it. See, it is coming. So you can select it. Done. So now you know how to change the font or the style of a text. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to change the color. So to change the color, I'm selecting this title again. Okay, and to select, you want to do some selection inside the text box, you should double click on the text box. If you double click, you will go inside the text box and there you can, you can only select some words and you can do changes to them, like that you can do. Okay, so I'm selecting this part, triple threat. Okay, and here there is a button called text color. You can see one A button is there and some multicolored line is here. This button is called your text color button. So if I click on this, you can see on the left side, lot of different colors are there. Okay, you will see this section called default colors. Default colors means what? Your basic colors. You can see blue, red, pink, white, yellow, black, gray, white. All these colors are there. So you can choose any color from this. Okay. So now I'm selecting white. I want this color to be white. So I'm selecting on white color here. And this text color has changed to white. So it was black first. So when I clicked on white, it got changed into white. Okay. So now that is also done. Next, what I'm going to do is, can you see there is a button called B? This button, if I click, can you see the text has become like thick? See, first the text was like this. Look at the text. Now when I clicked on this button, you saw text became like thick and bold. So this option, you can make it thick and bold. Okay. Last step, what we are going to do is, there is something called alignment. Now you must have seen this in Word also. So there are many different types of alignment. What is alignment? You will see when I show you now. Now you can see there is a button here. Some lines are put on top of each other. That is called alignment. So when I click on this button once, can you see what happened to this text? First it was in the center like this. It was properly in the center of the text box. You can see these lines are also in the center. This is called your center alignment. Now if I clicked on this button, you see what happened to this symbol? All the lines are starting from the left side. Here also you can see both of these words are starting from the left side. It is not in the center, but it is starting from the left side. So this is called your left alignment. Okay. So for this class, this is all what you need to know. There is right alignment also. So the words will start from right side then. Okay, that is what your alignment is. So now I have changed the alignment to left alignment. So now that is also done. So we have done 3 to 4 things. What did we do? First we changed the font, then we changed the color, then we changed the bold option, and then we also did the alignment. So this is how you do it. So we'll do the same procedure for spiritual getaway also, but we'll use another completely different font. Okay, we will make it look like it was written by someone. That style of font is also there. So we will use that type of font. Okay, so that also you will see. So I've selected this spiritual getaway. First step, I'm going to go to font, and here there is a font called Playlist Script. You can type it here if you're not able to find it. Playlist Script. So that font has come here. You can see it is looking like as though it is written by someone. Okay. Now you can see text color is there. So I'm clicking on that button. Under default colors, you will see there is pure white color is there. Click on that color and your font color will get changed to white. Now you can see that there is no bold option here. It is showing that I can't change the bold option. So this happens for some font. Okay, now for this, I don't want to make it bold also, so it is fine for me. But if you want to make it bold, you're not happy with it, then you have to choose another font. Okay, because only for some fonts you have this bold option will be there. For some fonts it won't be there. So be very careful with that. If you're okay, you don't want this bold, then it is okay, no problem. Next we have to change the alignment. So I'm going to just click on this once. You can see all the lines are starting from left. Here also you can see the word is starting from the left. Not much change you will see because it was already, it was already occupying this whole text box. So you couldn't see that it is starting from the left or is it in the center alignment. What alignment you couldn't see properly. But from this symbol you can see that it is starting from the left side. So it is in left alignment mode. So that's it. We are done for today's video. Please make sure that you practice all this until here. Keep the first page ready so that we can proceed for the other pages in the next class. Okay. So I'm just adding an exclamation mark here. Yeah. So that's it. Okay. So thank you so much everyone. Please practice till here. Okay. And get ready for the next class. We're going to finish all the other pages. Just like this one. So take care. See you all in the next class. Bye.